Scoop's Color Lab, Scoop's Color Lab, Scoop's Color Lab, Scoop's Color Lab, Scoop's Color Lab. Hi, I'm Jessica, also known as Scoops, and this is Scoops Color Lab. This is an introduction video of me and my business, just to let you know who I am and what I'm out here doing, and inviting everyone to come join me in the lab to experiment and make some things and just enjoy yourselves. Scoops Color Lab right now is a one-of-a-kind clothing brand. It is an ice tie-dye shop. I like to call it a lab because a lab is in itself a place of study, a place of experimentation, and that is what I've been doing. A lot of study, a lot of experimentation, and it really lit a fire of creativity within me. Since it's only really been around since 2011, I feel like there's still so much depth there to explore, and I'm having an amazing time doing that, and I really want to build a community here around this, and a community of other people who love tie-dye, people who love to make things, other artisans, anybody who wants to connect, really. Where do I start? When I was young, I always very much was an artist. I went to SAIC here in Chicago, the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. I had an amazing time there, studied graphic design and neon glass sign making. I loved that. I mean, I loved everything that I did there. And then eventually, times got hard, life got real. I had to go back into customer service. And then fast forward to 2022, I'm, in a job that I don't like. I'm struggling with that because I don't know what to do about it. I don't know where to go. It didn't feel like at the time being a full-time artist was an option. It's really always the scariest option. And so it wasn't even on my list of possibilities at the time. And I was just, really struggling with my job, struggling with alcoholism, and all kinds of, life was tough for everyone. It's been some tough years that we've had here. And in 2022, while I was struggling with that, I was diagnosed with leukemia. Very dramatically and suddenly, of course. I was immediately hospitalized. My life stopped that day, that second, that moment. And I mean, I'm grateful to say that I'm cancer free now. I mean, thank goodness. Very, very blessed for that, and learned a lot from that experience. Still learning from that experience, still healing and processing from that experience. And that is very much the connection to my lab, to Scoops Color Lab. When I was in treatment, my cancer therapist really wanted me to go to art therapy. And you would think, having previously been an artist, that would not be a difficult suggestion, but I had some sort of walls up around it, and I didn't go right away, and she pushed me, and I eventually did go, and it was amazing. Of course, the first day we used liquid watercolors, which I had never used, and much like what all of us who were there in art therapy were experiencing, it was very out of our control, very unpredictable. It would dry differently than how you would have left it, and there was just an aspect to that was so cathartic because of that connection there. And it just cracked open this sort of like hard egg that had formed in me over, a decade plus of being out of any type of artistic practice. It cracked that open, and creativity just started gushing out of it. And I kept attending art therapy. Therapists kept encouraging me to try different mediums, and I tried a lot of different things, and I took the time that I needed to heal and to wrap my head around everything that had gone on in my life over these last many years. And I'm also very blessed to say that I've been sober since I went into the hospital as well. There's been so much processing and so much catharsis because the cancer experience is connected to the rest of your life. You really can't separate it out from the other things that you're going through. That experience has really emboldened me to make the scary decision to be a full-time artist, to go after happiness, really go after it, run after it, chase it. And I feel like I'm doing that. I really feel like I am. So it's really important to me that I am able to bring my creations to the world in the plus size fashion realm. That is incredibly important to me because during my time that I spent in treatment, I really wanted a bright tie-dye set, and of course in plus size, and I couldn't find one. Not one that I liked, because as us plus size people know, they're just not always out there. So the second that I started feeling better and I started to tie-dye, that felt really right. That like just having all of these really beautiful, stunning, bright colors to work with and to wear, it just feels right. I feel like, why would the earth make all of these stunning colors if we weren't supposed to be bold and express ourselves? It's also really important to me that I am able to bring this medium and this art form into the cancer space. That since the beginning has been a big goal of mine. And in the future, I'm definitely planning on offering workshops. I'm so excited. I am working nonstop and trying to get as much up as I can as quickly as I can, but right now it's just me and Dwayne, my project manager. So let me see if I can find Dwayne. I found Dwayne. He was busy managing projects. Oh, sir. Dwayne is here. He's very busy overseeing all the projects. Oh, but he's very pleased to meet all of you. And he's very excited to be a part of the lab. Aren't you? Yes. So good at project managing. Thank you. Couldn't do it without him, folks. So it's just me and Dwayne. But we're working our little tushes off over here. And so excited to bring my first collection to all of you, called The Dark Side of the Moon. I'd love if you'd check it out. I think that it is totally different than anything that I've seen, and hopefully anything that you've seen, and I hope that you all really enjoy it, and I hope to meet many of you, speak to many of you. Please comment, reach out. I'd love to talk, connect. Thanks for watching.